I caught on to these CPT and ICD codes, these terminologies, right away because I learned about it in class. And I thought about it, I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Even though I'm overwhelmed, I'm happy.
RJ, I heard that you recently started a new career, a new job going on. So can you tell the audience what you do at this new job?
So I was originally with the family practice, as you guys knew, starting off as I think the title was like a patient access or patient service representative, which is basically basic clerical when it comes to checking the patients out of their appointment. And I would do phone calls, and I would do a lot of faxing and just the basic clerical administrative side. And then from there, I ended up getting promoted into a pre-certification specialist.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I spoke about this position in detail in my last video in regard to school and work. But it's basically pre-certification specialist is that person who authorizes certain orders and services from the doctor, whether it's ordering a CAT scan or an MRI, whether it's a PET scan, and so it's a lot of it's a lot of abbreviations that I'm throwing at you right now.
Okay.
But they're basically radiology testing.
Okay.
As a basic X-ray. So I'm sure you guys know what an X-ray is.
Yes.
If you break a bone or something, then you get an X-ray to visually see the fracture or whatever happened. And MRIs are more in-depth. So there's MRIs of the brain. So if someone is dizzy, if they have recurring dizziness or vertigo dizziness, so that's what it comes down to. So basically, I had the experience at the family practice. Unfortunately, I did not last longer than I anticipated, but at the same time, I got a job offer, like you had mentioned, and now I'm working at a corporate office for a orthopedic specialist. So I'm there right now.
Okay.
I'm doing the same exact thing that I've been doing at the family practice at the primary care provider office, but I'm not doing referrals. Strictly doing pre-certifications and a lot of insurance eligibilities, which is kind of annoying, but it's just part of the job. And then eventually, I think we're gonna have to end up doing deductibles and calculate their deductibles and all that stuff. So clearly, I'm gonna become an accountant soon with this job. But that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I've mentioned, I've started from working as a CNA in a nursing home, and I feel like I've grown as a person, and I've got the experience, not only the clinical, but now the clerical side, the administrative side. And I've reached, corporate level, which is a huge deal for me, because eventually I do want to, supervise and manage and become a hospital administrator in the end. It's probably going to take another 4 years, or who knows how long grad school is going to be after I get my bachelor's in health service administration. But in the end, all this time, it's going to be worth it. it's gonna be
Definitely.
a blessing in disguise.
So tell me something. What's it like working in the corporate setting?
Corporate office, I think, in the healthcare field is a little bit different than you'd expect at a corporate office for like a business setting.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do not see everyone in suits and ties or in skirts and dresses. You do see certain people, depending on which department they work in.
Mm-hmm.
Each department has like their supervisor. In my department, I have my supervisor. She has two titles. She's the pre-certification. She's a administrative supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
But she has dual majors, so she actually has an RN and BSN licensure, along with a MHA,
Mm-hmm.
which is Masters in Health Administration.
Oh,
So she
damn.
has her dual dual licensure.
Mm-hmm.
So she has both clinical and
Yeah.
the administrative side.
So how long have you been at your job right now? Like a week or two?
No, I mean it's only been like a month. I want to say.
A month? Okay.
So I'm still that new kid on the block. I'm still getting acclimated with the new their system.
Okay.
Along with the 50 million other programs that we use.
Okay.
Along with remembering everyone's names. Remembering
the
passcode to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering just little things like that.
Yeah.
Which is why I have like the booklet and I write everything down. And I'm still asking for questions, but in the end, you know, everyone's super supportive and everyone's like, don't be afraid to ask. There's no such thing as stupid question. Ask. There's a lot, so they're super understanding. Like they get it. They were where I was from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So they know what it's like.
Yeah.
They know how hard it's gonna get used to.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally, I didn't get used to doing a routine until maybe like the 5th day.
With what you're doing at your job now, is it being like applied to with what you're reading right now and vice versa? Like, it's
funny because like when I first started working as a pre-certification specialist, the same semester,
mm-hmm.
I was learning. So we have a thing called CPT and ICD codes. CPT codes are they're pretty much procedure codes.
Okay.
And then ICD codes are pretty much diagnosis codes.
Okay.
So, ironically, at that same time that I was learning about ICD and CPT codes,
yeah,
I was learning that at work too.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I caught on to these CPT and ICD codes, these terminologies, right away because I learned about it in class. And I thought about it, I'm like, this is crazy. It was funny. Like I thought back to it, and I was like, "This is insane." But I feel like I've learned a lot in the administrative side, but I know that I have a lot more to learn. Like
of course.
I've only done my specialty. I want to say for about a year and a half, maybe less. And I only have a year of health service administration for my bachelor's. So I still have a ton of knowledge to obtain. So I'm still pretty new. I'm still pretty fresh, but I think I have a good amount of knowledge within the basics of health administration. Looking forward to learning more. Do what you want to do. And we've stressed about this. I'm going to keep rewinding back to our previous video, but we mentioned, you have to do what you want to do. You have to follow your dreams, because if you're not following your dreams and doing what you want to do, then you're not gonna want to keep working at whatever job that you were forced into, or it comes down to like doing what you love to do.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I had my days where like I get stressed and burned out, but in the end, I definitely see myself doing this. It just comes down to like being happy and successful, and just growing up in the ladder, and just looking back and thinking about where I started. That's what I come down. Like I always think about like where I first started.
Exactly.
And despite all the hardships and despite all, you know, the detours and I'm at this point where I'm very, very content as far as career wise.
Yeah.
And there's other things. There's other aspects in life that I do want to improve, but I know I'm gonna get there. I have to be a little bit more patient.
Definitely.
But yeah, I just gotta keep working, and you guys have to keep working hard in life, because in the end, it'll reward you.
Exactly.
So I hope you guys like this whole FaceTime video.
I know the whole
for like a change.
The whole FaceTime video is pretty cool, actually.
Yes. So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, follow all of our social networks, including this channel, Facebook, IG, Twitter, our YouTube channel, East Coast Fashion. Follow all of us at our social networks, our personal accounts, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, but we will have more videos to come. So stay tuned. Again, thank you for all the love and support, and even just viewing our content and following us is a big deal. Looking back at like our IG, like we're growing a lot with our IG, and I'm just really just surprised about how much publicity and followers that are following us following us now compared to when we first started. So it's a big deal. Please continue to support us, and we'll try our best to provide, you know, the best content possible, but also include exactly what you want to see. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Give us feedback. Speak to us and let us know what you want to see. Because in the end, we're making these videos for you guys, our viewers.
We'll answer your
viewers.
We'll answer your comments.
This beautiful, sexiest. Oh, that's too much. But you guys, thank you. Oh, in advance, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Happy New Year. But we'll probably have another video before the year ends. But yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, New Year's, and much love to you and your families. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.